They're like one of those very, very traditional groups who, maybe not liturgically traditional, but traditional as in like they beg for their food, they beg for all the money they have.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was interesting.
Okay, so December, no, it's not December, it's January 2nd, 2020. I didn't cover this yesterday, but one of the things I did want to cover is the New Year's resolution. I kind of skimmed over it. I forgot that was a thing that I should record on the 1st of January. And this year's resolution is to just take myself less seriously. Trying too hard doesn't yield to anything other than failure and then disappointment. The failure part is fine. It's just I don't like bagging down on myself. I want to enjoy failing because realistically speaking, that's part of the experience, and that's what I want to do. My friend, you probably heard him in the background, but my friend Daniel is here, and so I'm going to be spending a little bit of time with him. I don't know why I looked at my wrist. I don't actually have a watch. Get in focus. Okay, well, I guess I can be real close to the camera if I really want to get focus done. So, and that's just what's going on for today. Still doing the paintings every day. So I'm like 4 paintings deep, and I'm enjoying them. I'm actually having fun with those. So whereas before, I was grinding tooth and nail to try and get some stuff done and get it out, but now I've forced myself past that point, and now I'm legitimately grateful that I can wake up and do these paintings. And it's really nice as well because I've slipped into the systematic groove of just I wake up, I get a painting done, and then I move on. So it's really nice because now my body is just telling me, oh, it's painting time, and so now I actually feel excited to go and get a painting done. Don't know how long that will last. That's all for today. You like that? Bueno. You don't know how that goes?
I've been working on this painting for a while now, and this is what it's come to. Feels something like out of a horror movie. Kinda, yeah. For the edges, I'm kind of using the darkest black in existence, so I can make it look like it's kind of a face coming out of here. But I don't think I should have used blue here. I need to get rid of that blue, and then I need to get rid of this. But my turpentine's coming today, so we'll see what happens. This is one of those paintings where I don't think anybody will like except me. And this isn't to say that I don't want to sound like that one artist that is like, ugh, only I will get it. Well, no, I don't. I just don't think this is anybody's taste except my own. So it's a guilty pleasure. This painting's a guilty pleasure for me. It's kind of bad. Look at that. It's just. My Turpenoid did end up coming, so we're gonna try and do something about that. I hate these things. These things take way too much trouble. Does that make it look better? Yeah, that looks way better. I guess now's a good time for me to talk about something. Where's my hairband? I really don't want to look like Jesus, you know? I used to get those comments all the time. Like, no, I'm an artist. I want to look like me. Something I do want to mention is that some art. I'm afraid people are going to see this art and think it's awful, and they have a right to their opinion. They have a right to think it is awful, and I'm inclined to believe them. I'm very inclined to believe them because I feel like if I try and say that this art is good in an emotional sense, that it evokes feeling, that sounds kind of like hocus pocus bogus stuff. And I'm starting to understand why some people might have imposter syndrome. Is like you feel like all of the work you're doing is just a joke. And I feel like all the work I'm doing in traditional art is just a joke, and that, you know, I'm not going to be taken seriously. But imposter syndrome also means that you're successful at a point. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not exactly successful. I don't have my paintings up anywhere, and there's no gallery that will take me. Oh, and the painting of the day is this, by the way. Again, another very expression. Did I just get... I hit myself with the side of the... More of an impasto method. I don't know why I love this painting, but I really do. I love the texture strokes, how thick the lines are, how impressionistic everything is. I'm actually a pretty big fan of that one. But yeah, that's my fears for today. My fear is that I'm just an awful artist, and I can't prove it otherwise. Like, that's the thing with art, is just value is what someone gives it, and the only value I can give this is that I personally love this. I cannot tell you how much I love this painting, and my greatest fear is that I will be the only one who loves it, and that really scares me. There was actually a point in time when I was trying to finish this painting, and I realized that the more I tried to complete the painting, the more it actually felt empty and broken. It felt like it was... like I was ruining the painting by finishing it, and that at some level it needs to be unfinished. And these are just some of my self-doubts and concerns. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Oh, I don't know what I did. I don't... Oh gosh, this is horrifying. This is magnificently horrifying. Oh, I love this. Oh. Oh man. I don't know what this is, but I mean, if I'm a bad artist, I might as well glorify it, right? Oh my gosh. A vibe check. Ooh. Oh. I can't wait to show this off next week.
After painting, like, it's very easy for your hands to become really messy, but funny part is that this thing right here is supposed to clean paintbrushes, but you never get a good look at that. Pink soap. And however, I find that it works great just cleaning your hands up in general. See? Look at that. All that paint almost nearly gone in a couple of seconds. It's amazing. It smells great too. It smells awesome.